Hello everyone, this is Phi, checking out Cosmic Call. This is a game I've not played before. Gonna give it a shot here, see if we can give some feedback. I realize it looks like garbage on the screen at the moment. I've got some text on text here. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of the overlay here. This is just what you see when you first launch the game, so I'm not seeing anything past the screen. From what I understand, it's a sort of a Doom-like first-person shooter with rogue-like elements. I'm just gonna read what's here, I guess. Um, It says Doom-like, roguelike shooter, what I just said. Kind of something like Nuclear Throne, but first person. The demo includes the first 2 levels 10 times in a row. You fight through each level 3 times with a boss at the end. Sometimes mini bosses can spawn. You pass to the next level through portals that are randomly on the floor of each level. They are red. The chaos level changes how levels turn out the longer you play. More enemies, more ammo, bigger levels, etc. It's unlikely that you're gonna run out of ammo in the demo. I boosted the ammo drops. Controls V to change full screen. That's a new one. I've never heard of that key being used for that. Escape to open menu, WSD move, space to jump, E to interact, / pick up weapons, left click to shoot, right click to alternate fire, R to reload, 1 and 2 to switch weapon. Okay. Tips. Some weapons can't be reloaded. Their ammo gets filled when you pick up ammo crates and stuff, which drop from enemies. Chests spawn with weapons in them. Note a lot is missing. There are no items, sounds, and such. Bugs will occur. Okay, going through a portal at the last level might crash the game. Well, we're gonna give this a shot here. Just gonna go ahead and click on start run and see what happens, I guess. Oof. All right, here we are. So, all right, this is the escape menu. We've got player stats. We've got main menu here. As of yet, we don't have any options or anything, as far as I know. I do notice there's some input lag due to the VSync being active, which makes the aiming harder. But I don't know how precise the game is going to demand that we be here. Wall jumps, interesting. Let me see. What was it? V was okay. So full screen is just a toggle. There's no like exclusive full screen option or anything. But yeah, hopefully the aiming is going to be super precise because it's just a little bit hard with the VSync enabled here. The other thing is that we're going to definitely want to have a, the slider for your mouse sensitivity. This is kind of the bare minimum for FPS games, but I realize games in development, you don't often get to your menus and settings and stuff until later. I don't know what this is, if that's anything. Wow, yeah, it's a little hard for me to control between the latency and the sensitivity being a little bit too high. The walls don't help. Like, this looks awful. It's probably destroying the video encoder too. But I feel like a little hard on the eyes, just spinning the view around. I don't know if this is a thing that I can interact with or that's just scenery. At the top it says sleeper. I don't know what that means. I notice we have this Metroid Prime-esque visor, which is kind of cool, although it's also a little bit distracting. You probably want to have, at some point, like an option to turn it off or something, maybe to make it static so it's not moving around. Oof, yeah, it's just a little disorienting. So pick up eye. I now have an eye. I guess that's a weapon. Very wiggly. This also takes up a huge amount of the screen. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. We got a little bit of hitching here and there. I guess when stuff is loading in or something. Current. Ooh. What did that say? I thought that said current ammo, but the text got like super big and then it disappeared into nothing, and I couldn't really read that very well. Pick up pistol. I've got I've got 2 weapons here, right? Player. Oh, okay. I guess we don't want to do that. I'm guessing the 13 in the bottom left is my health. Can I? Okay, so now I've got eye and pistol. Weapon switching is pretty slow. I don't know if it's like. Oh, there's a. Okay, so you don't have to wait for the animation to complete. Is it dead? Okay. A little hard to tell that it died because it apparently like dies standing up. Yeah, a whole bunch of text just popped up there and then just disappeared really fast. I'd like to be able to see see this text a little easier. Looks like it's kind of in world space, which you know, depending on how near or far away from it you are, it's going to affect the readability of that. So you might want to consider playing with that to fit more in, not in screen space, then like you know, have it sort of follow the player around or something so you can read it a little easier. I don't know what that little white part is. I guess those things just explode if you do things to them. I guess that's like an exploding barrel type deal. But yeah, as far as the weapon switching, looks like you can shoot a little bit before the animation finishes, but I would like to see animations be a little more representative of the actual time it takes to switch weapons. And it is. Right. When do... Okay, so like if I try and switch the weapon and like immediately click and hold the mouse, with the eye thing it starts shooting right away, but the pistol it doesn't. Maybe it's because the pistol is semi-auto and the eye is fully automatic. That's probably what it is. So there's, I don't know at what point it's okay to, like if I want to switch and start shooting as fast as possible, I don't know exactly when the moment is that I'm supposed to click, you know. So I don't know, maybe you want to like buffer that a bit. Yeah, I would say I would consider increasing the speed a little bit for weapon switching, but also to adjust the animation so that it's also faster to actually match the actual speed that you're switching weapons, because that would be less misleading, I'd say, for the player, because it just feels like it takes forever for the other weapon to come out, you know, if you're in the middle of a firefight or something. Excuse me. Oh, what? So a couple of things. The enemies kind of blend in, and my reticle also kind of blends in, which is it's like the absolute last things that you ever want to blend in here. Uh, so I think you could definitely plus 10 current ammo, I guess. But I guess it would have been better to switch to the pistol or something. I don't know if the pistol is good. I don't know if any of these weapons are good or bad or whatever. Yeah, so kind of obvious thing, but the lack of sounds at the moment is going to make the game way harder, because that's where you basically get all of your situational awareness from in a first-person game, is being able to hear enemies doing things around you, whereas we only have our eyes at the moment. Stand current ammo. Bottom left, there's a lot of info there. There's a lot of numbers, and I assume that it's something like different ammo types for different types of guns, so presumably whatever weapons you get would interact with whatever those ammo types are, but I'm holding a giant eyeball that shoots lasers, so I don't know like any of those bullet looking things down there. It doesn't seem like those would apply to an eyeball, so I'm not really sure what oh, we got, I guess that looks like this one, health. It's good to have. Yeah, there's a lot of numbers down there, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to be getting out of looking down there. What is this? Pressing E doesn't seem to do anything. It looks like a pedestal or something. Yeah, I'd like to see, the right side of my screen not be completely taken up by this weapon, especially considering how much I'm dependent on my eyes here, and the fact that so many things sort of look like the enemies, I guess. Everything's kind of the same color and everything, so. Oh, that thing actually tries to suck you in. Interesting. Loading times are pretty long, but I believe it's just doing some random generation. So I guess that's what you would expect. And I guess, oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I died. Oh, wow. I guess I got Gibbs that actually stuck to the walls here. I don't think I've even pressed the jump button yet. Now that I think of it, I remember seeing something about like wall jumps in the menu here. Wall jumps, item pedestals. Is that what I was just looking at? I don't know what. I don't know. It just looked like it was in the world. It didn't seem like I could interact with it. Maybe it's just not implemented yet. But I guess we just go back to main menu. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be. Oh, I actually can't go through there. Ugh. Light ammo. Yeah, it's not going to be the kind of thing where I can expect to play very seriously because of the fact that I don't have any audio to keep track of enemies with. How many? Okay. See, before I didn't even try reloading. So oh, there's stuff on those. I definitely like to see an auto reload, when you're on 0 and you try and shoot again, that it just reloads automatically. I think it's just a nice thing to have. I don't think there's really any reason not to do it. It's just kind of a little quality of life thing. And don't I don't really know how the ammo works, so what I'm thinking at the moment is that the things at the bottom left, what I was saying before, all the different ammo types, I'm guessing those are like your total pool, and then the numbers that are beside your actual equipped weapons are just what's currently in the weapon. So I guess you're pulling out of the things that are to the left of that, go into the weapons, maybe. But yeah, just not knowing that, it's kind of why I originally was in the last run. I was kind of acting like my pistol was just empty because I didn't really have this idea that I had more ammo to put into it. So I never tried like reloading manually. So again, if you just add in that option for the reload to kind of happen automatically, that would be just that little bit less likely to mislead the player there. I think that's a health up thing. This one health, but I'm still at 20, so I guess that's not your health pool, it's just your current health, and then that looks similar to what I just picked up, but bigger, so I'm gonna guess that's another health item that I don't seem to need at the moment. I don't know, do you just look in every little nook and cranny just to make sure there's nothing hiding in there? It'd be great to have a map, I think, because I don't really have any sense of like a good sense of direction or where I am or where I have and haven't been yet. So that would be a nice thing. Have like a little map and it could, you know, reveal as you explore the level. Let's pick that up. Plus 5 health. I think I already went in there, so why not go in portal? Okay. Thankfully, the aiming isn't too hard so far. I'd like to have another input for changing weapons, especially if there's only 2, because if you only plan to have 2 weapon slots, you don't really need to use the 1 and 2 keys. You just use like a single key to swap weapons, you know? So like the Q key I think is one that's been used some classic games like switch to your last weapon. And another one I like is using the scroll wheel, but having scroll wheel up be your first weapon slot and scroll wheel down be the second one. In my opinion, that's really nice. So either of those options I think would be an improvement over using 1 or 2. So as of yet, in terms of what I've been able to get in the game, basically just got the pistol and that laser eyeball. And I'm curious what else there might be to find in the game so far. What is that? I guess that's a little bit of an error in the generation. Guess we just go find the portal again. I don't know where it is. Again, having a map would be most helpful, but just wander around until it shows up. Okay, yeah, so this is the little yellow bullets in the bottom left apparently are filling up our pistol. Oh, so on the game, I don't want to go back now, but I think in the opening page it says something about some weapons don't reload or whatever. So maybe that was the case with that big eyeball that I picked up. Potentially a little confusing. I'm not really sure how you would teach the player that. Oh, that's the guy that I could... Oh gosh, I can't aim with this V-Sync on. The thing's kind of big looking. Oh, those are... See, those are enemies. They just look like decorations in the ground here. Alright, I was hoping that eyeball would let me, Oh, I can't crouch. I wanted to try and crouch under the bullets there. I was hoping the eyeball would drop so I could use it as a gun again, but it doesn't look like it's around here. Oh no, I'm out of bullets. What am I gonna do? Oh, is that the... What is that? That's one of the bullets that he shoots, right? Oh, it's a different kind of bullet, I guess. It just floats around? Oh gosh, that guy shoots. Okay, this guy shoots without any warning, so like if you're not moving, it just kind of instantly hits you. So I think you definitely want to add a little bit of a telegraph there. Okay, we got health I should pick up. There's the portal. Yeah, you said you didn't think the player would run out of ammo, but I haven't seen any other guns or anything, and this thing is quite a bullet sponge, so... How do I fight these in close range? I'm trying to like dodge all these bullets at the same times. Oh gosh, it's not very generous on the range, is it? Oh. Oh, that was current amp. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. um, yeah. So, what do we say about this? I mean, you can tell this is an unfortunate situation because I had my fists out. Like, I obviously really needed ammo for my pistol, and I was like, I found something that looks like ammo on the ground, and I walk over it, and it's like, okay, it adds to your current equipped weapon, so it didn't do anything, and so it's like I just kind of to put it in a dumb way, it's like I got screwed out of the ammo, because of this sort of awkward way that it works here. I don't know, maybe you would want to change these so that they work for both of your weapons or something. It looks like there might be another ammo box over there. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's goofy. The way that works is, I have to reload it too. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I don't want to waste the ammo, but I can't aim. Wait, I thought it died. Or did it die? Why does it look like that? Oh, it's not dead yet. It's just... Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I got some more ammo. But yeah, again, like, I don't know how I feel about that concept of... Oh, I got a gun. Tri-blaster. And that can be a problem in other cases, apart from only, having your fists out when you walk over it. It could just be any time you really need ammo for your other weapon, but you just end up like accidentally getting it when you have the wrong weapon out or something. That could be really frustrating, especially if it ends up being, like a run ending error or something like that. So I would consider making some changes to kind of prevent that. And like I said, it might just be as simple as just make the pickups apply equally to both of your weapons or whatever. Right, I'm going to pause the recording real quick here if I can do that, and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. We're going to keep going with our playtest. So we got this new weapon. Tri-blaster, I guess. It looks a little different. We got higher ceilings here. Yeah, the other thing about 1 and 2 is that I don't know which weapon is which that I currently have equipped. Like, is this one 1 or is this one 2? There's no, like, even the order it shows at the bottom changes depending on which one you pull out. So there's no indication like which key I have to press. So it's kind of a toss-up. Like, I have to press one of 2 different keys. Oh gosh, I tried. Oh gosh, see, that's what happens when you have input latency. I mean, also my aim could certainly be better, but I tried to swing the mouse and it just like overshot massively. But yeah, so that's another reason I think you should definitely consider just using one key to swap between them. Get rid of that ambiguity. And oh, what kind of shot was that? Oh, it's a laser. Okay. I couldn't see the shot come out the first time, so what does it just go at like does it have auto aim or something? It looked like it was shooting off of I have to reload. Like it was shooting off center or something. Yeah, having to manually like I like reloading in games, but I just want to keep blasting. I'd rather just reload it automatically, you know, especially if I'm using an automatic weapon or something. I want to like have to stop it and realize my weapon's not shooting anymore, so I have to press a button, you know. Especially because I don't have any audio feedback at the moment, so that doesn't help. All right. So, oof, it's a little bit particular with aiming. There are damage numbers, but I don't have a sense of like what damage is a lot or a little or anything like that. And I don't kind of ammo does this thing take? Again, this is like shooting lasers. Maybe the blue one in the middle is for lasers. I'd like to have something that gives me an idea of what kind of ammo I'm using. Okay, yeah, it is the blue one. All right. So I stare at the numbers in the bottom left when I pick up one of the ammo packs, and that'll kind of clue me in apparently. But yeah, I kind of wish it was a little more obvious. The other thing is like you have this melee attack. I kind of wish I could just use it at any time. Especially for like this kind of thing. Like this is just ripe for meleeing instead of using up your precious ammo, you know, which is limited in the game and based on what I read, apparently there's more in the game right now than there will be or there's intended to be in the final game. So um I feel like having an option to use your melee attack, whether or not you have any other weapons, is kind of a given. Like you should probably just have a different button you can use to melee or something to that effect. Oh, oh, oh! I did a sec. I forgot this is secondary fire. I didn't see what it did, but I just hit the I hit the right mouse button accidentally. I do that with this mouse sometimes. So what did I just see over here? Oh, are you the big guy, the boss? Okay, I guess that was a secondary fire. It's a little hard to see. Oh, that just used like all my ammo. I guess it uses three shots at once, but I can't really tell the difference just from looking at it. Like, obviously, I know I'm hitting a different button, but I kind of like I want to be able to visually see what the difference is, you know, between the primary and secondary fire. It's a little hard to make that discernment. I mean, I was kind of like looking at the ammo pool. I can see if I watch the ammo pool how that changes. That's kind of cluing me in. Also, it's called a tri-blaster, so that helps a little bit. Why is that not hitting? What on earth? I have to reload again. Yeah, because sometimes I'm just like trying to shoot and nothing's happening, you know? It's like I don't really expect. Hmm. Yeah, I guess you just really have to get the reticle right in the middle of the guy. I don't know how I feel about, like, he's so big, but, like, shooting his wings or whatever just doesn't register at all. What is this? Oh my gosh, that was, I think that was the first time I ever pressed the jump button. For some reason, I never felt the need to jump before now. I guess there was nothing actually. Everything was always like, vertical walls, so I guess there was nothing that gave me a reason to jump. But holy crap, is it jump high? Can we do? Oh, yeah, you can just jump off the walls. Why is the gravity so low though? It's like so high. Um, oh, I guess I can get up there even. I mean, it can be fun jumping super high, but you also, like, if you have gravity this low, it means you're kind of stuck in the air for a long time. So if you're just trying to maneuver around, um, especially because it affects your, like, it's affecting your horizontal mobility a lot, because I can't really change direction a lot in the air here. So you have to be a little careful, because if you need to maneuver, but you're like stuck in the air for so long, it's like that's a long time before you get your full control back again, you know? So you increase the, oh, it like changed color. Why does he? Yeah, if you increase the gravity, then you get to the ground quicker, and then it kind of just makes the game more responsive in a way where you're just not waiting around without having that full movement and everything for so long. I don't know if, oops, accidentally shot that again. I don't know if there's anything else on this floor to find. Looks like there's a chest type thing. I kind of wish this kind of thing would stand out more, because this is apparently where you get the guns, which is like a really big deal, which, by the way, oh boy. I don't know if that just, oh, it's all the way over here. Why is it all the way over there? What on earth? Grenade launcher. Well, um, wow, that's a weird looking grenade launcher. Yeah, I definitely think you want to make stuff like this stand out a lot, because that's like a big deal. And now what? The oh, there's the portal. Okay. So, which level are we on? I think there's only 3 of them in the game, or is there? It's either 2 or 3. I don't remember. It's a weird structure. I don't see anyone so far. Oh, what is that? Hey, what kind of grenade launcher is this? I don't think any of those hit that. I don't. Oh, what? Oh, okay, that thing kind of blew up. I was gonna say I don't see any indication that anything is hitting. Why does that look like a crystal? Kind of like this thing. Reload. Oh my gosh, it takes a while. Uh, they're just not hitting. I can't actually see the projectile. I'm out of ammo. I forget. I'm forgetting how to change my weapons here. Why does that seem like it goes completely off from where I'm aiming sometimes? It's oh, I guess it's when I'm strafing. Okay, so it actually is. I'm not sure if it's actually missing, or if it's just the fact that it shoots and then I move horizontally, which makes the laser look like it's missing. It feels like it's the former though. Like, I don't want to waste all my ammo messing with it. But yeah, like when I'm strafing left and right, that laser is definitely looking like it's not shooting where I'm aiming, you know? And so what's the deal with the ammo? I guess that it's supposed to drop from enemies, right? But it seems extremely inconsistent. Like it seems like there's moments where I get like a whole pile of it. And then there's moments where it's like I don't see any for a while, so I'm not sure if that's just some randomization or what's going on there. I think there was a moment there where this gun didn't shoot anything out of it. I don't know if you saw that or like maybe go back and rewind the video for a moment there, but it looked like there was a moment where it's like the gun tried to shoot and then nothing came out. Oh, there's a chest. Hello. Oof. By the way, you do run out of ammo. What do? I don't think you can drop your weapons, right? So, like, how do you even go back to melee? I'm having a hard time. I mean, between it being wonky when you're moving left and right and the fact that I've got input latency on top of the fact that this takes so long to come out after you pull the trigger. I'm having a rough time with that. Okay, oh, it's an elephant gun. This, still don't have ammo for that, so I guess we're gonna do elephant gun. I don't know which, maybe it's the red ones that look like shotgun shells. It's also it's also kind of weird, like the barrels are in the weapon sprite here, and then not really pointing at the reticle. I feel like my reticle isn't even in the center of the screen. I think there's some kind of an optical illusion going on. It's very weird looking at the moment. So I don't know. That's confusing my eyeballs. So what else do we do? Also, like, what are we doing with the vertical mobility here? Is there some kind of purpose to being able to jump around so much? Um, it's kind of fun to get up on things and zoom around up here, but I guess apart from maybe you could get the high ground if there's ground-based enemies, which could be advantageous. But apart from that, I'm not sure if there's anything else planned to kind of take advantage of that kind of mobility for anything. And yeah, so like, where am I going now? Because I think this is where you start, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, there's more things. Oh, we got sound effects. What the? Did they go in the portal? Oh, what? Okay, so you do have a secondary fire on this. It apparently is shooting two at once, so it's sort of like the other one, in that it just shoots more things simultaneously. All right, there's some twos coming off. I can't really. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of twos. Yeah, it's hard to see the damage numbers, especially when you have multiples of them. And again, I don't want to use my ammo to like. What? One of his eyeballs just pop off and stick to the wall? That was weird. Okay, portal's right there. I want to kill this guy, but I don't want to waste my ammo. I think he's gonna yeah, he's gonna give me more ammo, so I guess it's worth one shot, right? Alright, let's just go in here. Oh, hello. Wait, you can do the secondary fire even if you only have one bullet in the thing? I guess it just... Maybe it just only does the, like, the primary fire or something. Is it gonna do anything? You do things? Oh, I guess you do the things. Oh, I think this gives me some air mobility. I shoot that while I am airborne. Hello. Oh, okay, he's just gonna disappear. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about these lasers kind of instantaneously zapping into me when he teleports behind me. Oh my gosh. Can't duck. Wow, don't run into that. Oh gosh, yeah. So obviously the lack of audio is going to make that a lot harder, but also um, it doesn't seem like there's much of a what do we call it? A telegraph period? The time between when he teleports and he is shooting you, quite short, you know, not really much of a period of time for you to react to. So, um, yeah. All right. Well, I think I'll probably wrap up the video here. But so far, I think this is pretty interesting. I think obviously, you know, lack of audio and stuff is making a big difference. Missing that, but apart from that, just blasting the enemies is fun, you know. So just on that fundamental level, it's pretty fun to just blast stuff. Um, Apart from a little bit of wonkiness with some of the aiming, like some things that you know, that laser being kind of weird when you're moving left and right, and like the I guess the grenade launcher, like I couldn't really see the projectiles coming out of the weapon, so I couldn't tell what was going on, like where they were going and stuff like that. Um, Apart from that kind of thing, I think the enemies themselves are, I guess they don't move in such a way that is frustrating to shoot at. It kind of makes it a little bit satisfying when they sort of move a little bit more in a natural way that you can hit them a little bit easier, you know, where it's less twitchy and you know there's less of this emphasis on clicking a pixel to you know get a headshot and stuff like that. It seems like so. Personally, I kind of like that kind of thing where it's just more about um, you can focus on other things. It might just be like dodging attacks and stuff like that, and it makes it kind of satisfying. So in any case, I think yeah, that on that fundamental level, this is already kind of fun that way. But obviously, there's a number of stuff that could be improved upon here. So hopefully, this was useful for you. I definitely definitely would rather play it with a lot more sound effects, and you know, like I said, it's just so important for your situational awareness uh, to understand both where the enemies are and what they're doing by being able to hear them and such. So that'll make a big difference. In fact, if I were you, I would literally do that before anything else. It's just to add some kind of sound effects, um, because that just is such an important thing for this kind of game. So, yeah, hopefully this was useful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next video.